Today we're going to talk about distrust in the mainstream media and the choice between either critical distrust or Pandora's Box. Now, distrust in the mainstream media has been a very prominent topic, and certainly with the recent elections of the United States of America, this topic has only increased in prominence. Distrust in the mainstream media is not a new thing. Even from the 60s and 70s, there was distrust in the mainstream media. You only have to look at polls and statistics to show that. You can see in the YouTube description where I will refer to a couple of those statistics. Now, the reasons why people are more and more distrustful of the mainstream media are varied. One has been offered is the quality of the mainstream media that is going down. It's something that we're going to cover in contextualized news. Another reason given is that journalists more and more can write from that point of perspective, in a sense show biased articles. You can disagree or agree with this, but it's also a topic that we're going to tackle in a segment where we're going to talk about millennial journalism. Now finally, there is also the issue of the internet as a new phenomenon and as a catalyst towards this distrust. Now, how does this work? How does this reasoning work? It's the famous problem of the echo chamber. Now, when you read an article in the mainstream media and this article does not correspond with your worldview, or it contradicts to what you want to happen or what you believe in, then in the past it was very difficult to find other sources or to find your point of view supported. But with the internet, this is gone. With the internet, you can basically have any kind of point of view and you will find sources on the internet supporting this. Do you believe in aliens? Well, you will have articles on the internet supporting this. Do you believe that vaccines cause autism? Well, you find the internet plenty of websites and sources and people supporting this view. But this is problematic. Why? Because when you distrust the mainstream media and you go to other sources, only to validate your point of view, you're going to open Pandora's Box. You're going to open Pandora's Box to a whole range of conspiracies, because it basically means that whatever point of view you have, you'll find it supported on the internet. And that is what we mean with critical distrust. Because don't get us wrong, we support a healthy amount of skepticism in mainstream media. No media, no source of information should be blindly trusted. Not to say that they will abuse it, but they have that power. So be skeptic, be distrustful, but be critical distrustful. And even more so towards the information that supports your worldview, your perspective. Because when you read something that supports what you inherently feel should be or is true, you have a reflex to be just a tiny bit less critical about it. And that's exactly the moment you have to be more critical, to have that the standards that you have towards the mainstream media and the standards that you use to distrust that mainstream media, you have to apply the same kind of standards towards the other sources that you find on the internet. And believe me, there are many sources on the internet that do an excellent job at what they do. The Bureau of Investigative Journalism, ProPublica. So there are other sources on the internet, but be critical, be skeptical, always question, always look at the sources. On the subject of worldviews and the media, I'm going to read a quote by Charity Milner, an influential figure of the Citizen. So here goes. We do not expect everyone to agree with us. In the past, we have expressed strong opinions on matters of public concern with which many disagree or do not yet agree, and we will continue to do so. It is not the business of a newspaper to pacify anyone. Its job is to bring out all significant news and to tell the truth as it sees the truth, no matter whose feelings may be ruffled. We will continue to proclaim what we believe is the truth with force and sincerity. We will fight improvidence, rascality, stupidity and sloth in the management of public business and formulation of public policy without fear or favor. This, along with fair and accurate presentation of the news, we regard as our prime responsibility. So on this note, I'm going to close the subject of critical distrust. We hope to see your comments in the comment section here on YouTube, or go to our website Coffeeand.news. And we hope to see you next week on the topic of fake news and the importance of making informed decisions. Thank you and see you next week.